everyone. We're near Las Vegas, Nevada, Nellis Air Force Base and Area 51, and we're out here continuing the search for Kenny Veach in the M Cave.
My mission today is to just do a one-day hike. It's about a 10-hour hike.
Search for a missing hiker.
For a man who's been missing since Saturday afternoon.
Disappeared last month while hiking.
Today, nearly 100 people from 13 different agencies continued that search.
Where conditions are too much for crews trying to find a missing man.
And I'm looking for a cave that I found, and something about that cave just spooked me out of all the caves I've ever gone in.
Military base 80 miles from Las Vegas has become infamous for conspiracy theories.
Covering up what exactly goes on at Area 51.
This one just made my body vibrate. The closer I got to it, the crazier my body felt.
The plan today is, though, we're gonna hike up around here. Let me get my finger in it without, my finger's huge. Hike around here. Kenny Veach is a hiker that went missing some years ago. He found a weird cave that made his body vibrate. If you watch our videos, you can kind of get the whole story. Right now, we're stuck though. We're documenting everything with our GoPro. But we were just driving down the main road. We don't even have our hiking stuff on yet. We were going along, and Mr. Desert Tortoise over here, who looked like a rock at first, and I'm so glad I didn't run him over because I would be devastated, decided to be on the main path. So we're gonna have to wait a few minutes, and so we figured, because we were going to live stream this, we were just on our YouTube. We uploaded some videos to the Instagram also, but at the moment we're just waiting.
We may be sitting here a while finishing our coffee and drinking some water. But he's right in the middle of the road. Can you guys see him over there? Let me get a side angle. He's still walking down the path. He's made it quite a distance from the car there. We think maybe that little ledge is just too much for him to get over. Every time he turns left towards it, he changes his mind and then starts heading straight again. I'm keeping my distance, just following along on the side here. He seems okay. He's not too startled by us. I'm getting a better view over here.
Oh yeah, well, don't get too close.
Yeah.
So the goal is to not kill this turtle. If we stress him out too much, if we approach him or he feels threatened, you know, he could urinate and then kill himself, or even just the stress alone. You know, it's a harsh environment out here in the desert. I mean, it's gonna be 90 to 100 degrees. There's not a lot of sources of water. The last thing I'm gonna do is drive my car right next to him. Well, in the footwall in it.
Okay, he's doing a live stream in the background, so you hear Willie talking, but I just wanted to say the turtle is off the main road, so we should be safe to finish our drive to where we want to park and hike from. But there he goes. Okay, took a while. We waited that whole time. This is as far as we got from the car, but the turtle finally made it off the road. He's way over there. Might not be able to see him, but he's crawling over the rocks right now. So we're good to go. We can continue driving and
just take it slow.
We're gonna take it slow.
We're not gonna dust him out. We're gonna take it slow. He's moving now.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, that was so cool. Okay, let's go. Let's go hike.
All right, time for the hike now. Willie has the best eyesight. We're still driving down the road. Haven't even parked yet where we're gonna start the hike, and this guy was on my side of the car. I missed him, but Willie saw him from the driver's side. He's sunbathing on the rock. Some kind of lizard.
Looks like a little horned lizard. See, little, I don't know, lizard stuff. But
yeah, we don't know lizards that well, so if you guys know exactly what type of lizard this is, leave us a comment and let us know.
Yeah, you're not even gonna scare him. He doesn't care.
I know, I'm getting really close.
Yeah, no, he doesn't care about you at all. He's like, I am so comfy on this hot rock Man, he's got cool like spikes all over his body. I don't think I've ever seen a lizard like that in person. We'll get a good picture of him too.
Do you think he's full grown like this, or will it get bigger?
I don't know. If he gets bigger than that, he's a dragon. Did you get a picture of him? We'll post a picture on our Instagram. If you didn't get one, we'll take one.
Yeah.
Because yeah, wow.
Pretty cool.
So we made it past Mr. Tortoise. This is Cow Camp Road. First things first, just letting you know we did a little no-no. There's a lot of nails on the ground out here. So if you're planning on doing a hike or anything, do not park where we parked. I looked over in this area right here, and there's not as many nails. And hiking's dangerous as it is. You know, you could fall off this high elevation, get attacked by a snake or something, or be dehydrated. And the last thing you want is your vehicle to be inhibited. So like, you know, we ran over some nails. I looked at my tires. From what I could see, everything's okay. But just to reduce the risk, maybe park over here if you're planning on doing the hike. You know, always be safe. Bring a buddy. Andrea and I always travel together. We do stuff like climbing and stuff that's a little more risky, or we walk through brush. We do have snake pants with us today. We normally hike with that if it's like an area that's known to have a lot of rattlesnakes. We bring hiking sticks, so if we go through some brush, we'll lead with the hiking sticks first. That gives us a little bit of, well, not only balance, but a little bit of extra protection. So yeah, just, you know, I don't need to tell you what to do. If you want to come out here and hike, just make sure you're safe. But the one thing I wanted to inform you on is there are a lot of nails here. And I mean, there's so many nails, I could just go like this, and right there's a nail. So just be careful. Park a little bit that way. I looked at the ground a little bit while we were getting our hiking stuff together and getting ready. Be safe. And we're going to start our adventure here pretty quick.
This is our Geiger counter. We bring this with us into mines along with other equipment like O2 sensors and things. We brought it with us today because people commented and warned us online. There could be some radiation out here, so if we ever come across any dead flora or fauna, or you know, our body starts vibrating, anything like that, we'll make sure to turn the Geiger counter on. We really don't expect to see anything like that out here, or expect there to be any radiation, but if we did turn it on and it notified us that there was, we would definitely tell the proper authority, and it's just better to be prepared. So, oh, there he is. So we're calling these Area 51 lizards because they have some kind of teleportation devices, because they're so fast when they get running.
Yeah, he's right there in that bush. Wow. I see a bunch out here. They're moving all over the place.
There he goes.
I don't think we're going to be able to snap a picture of them because they're just
they're
transporting from one location to another too quick. Did you see where he went? Oh, there
right
you
there.
Ooh, yeah. Fastest lizards alive. Look at this Joshua tree too. That's a good. Get that.
And I'll go over. So these ones aren't blooming as big as what I took a picture of, but there's these pretty purple flowers out here. I got a really good picture of one.
Those pink?
Kind of pinkish purple,
Magenta
yeah.
or something?
Fuchsia. So you can see these ones aren't blooming, and I see, yeah. But I got a great picture of one that's in full bloom. Very pretty contrast to all this brown in the desert.
Yeah, and these are Joshua trees.
We're starting off our hike right now. This is where we started last time. So first we have to walk up this big hill. It's actually pretty steep. Once we got up there last time, we walked into the higher elevation right here. We climbed that a little bit. We found a cave. We went over and circled that mountain and then walked down that huge pathway until there was that drop off. Our goal today is actually to make it to the drop off, but we're gonna follow the cliff face to get there. And then we're gonna continue past the drop off until we find a bigger canyon. We kind of mapped this out ahead of time, so we know there's a canyon over there, and follow the canyon up and hopefully make it to the spring. But we got a little distracted by that desert tortoise, so I'm not sure how far we're gonna make it today. Also, I meant to point out, I think I kept calling it a turtle. We know it's a tortoise, but I was just really excited when we saw it. But we'll see how much time we have, so hopefully we make it to that big canyon and up to the spring today. We just climbed up the hill, and this shows you that the desert is full of surprises. We didn't see these last time we were here. There's a ton of old rusty cans right here. Look at all of them.
A lot of history. So like show them what?
Oh, that was a horseshoe. No, it's just a rusty
Oh, it's the top
can.
of a can?
Yeah. I was like, oh,
made my
horseshoe.
heart jump.
Just to give you guys some perspective, this is where we started the hike last time. We climbed right up here. We actually kind of got stuck in this area, climbed down and went around, found that triangle cave over there. So we already covered a lot of this land, so we're gonna take a different path today. This flatter path on the cliff face, you see where the water runs down right here? That's where we're gonna start walking, and we're gonna head right over to that little drop off. And because we already checked all of this land right here.
Just taking a little break. So one thing I wanted to talk about is there's other videos from YouTubers and stuff like that, and they were saying when they walk down Pitcher Canyon over here that they hear footsteps behind them sometimes. And Andrea can attest to this because we do a lot of hiking in different places. That's something that you hear pretty much everywhere you go, and I think it really just has something to do with the sound. You have like two rock walls, or you know, two little cliffs inside that canyon, and so sound vibrates just back. And so the speed of sound, like if it goes there, it does have a calculated speed, and so there's probably people who know more about it than me. Let's say you're walking and you hear something right afterwards, you're hearing your own footsteps, essentially. It could be ghosts or the boogeyman or something like that, and I'm not making fun. It could be, I'm just saying it could be whatever, I don't know at all, but I would just lean more towards the possibility that it's your own footsteps, just the sound bouncing off the walls. So just throwing that idea out there. Let me know what you think in the comments.
We're keeping an eye out for any wildlife. We just periodically check. Could be goats up there, and obviously I was saying earlier that when I found the lizard, we're gonna film any wildlife that we come across, because we didn't see any last time we were out here, but it's that perfect time of year when the lizards or even the snakes are coming out to sunbathe. So we're just gonna keep an eye out, and we'll film it if we come across it. All right, we're still working our way up that kind of flat area where the water runs down. We kind of made it to the point where we started climbing up last time. But as you can see, even that flat area still has quite a bit of an incline. It's a pretty good leg workout, but honestly, it's not that bad of a hike. Okay, we should be approaching that area where we found the big drop off last time. So if you remember that pathway where we found all the bones, we followed it down, and then we found the carabiner, and there was a cliff right there. We looked over the edge and there was a big drop off. Once I walk around this corner right here, we will be able to see the drop off, but I'm keeping the camera really close to my mouth and talking loudly because there is wind out here. So hopefully you guys can hear me okay. And there it is. That might be it. Might be the drop off. We're gonna go in a little closer and check it out. Get you guys a good view from back here.
Oh, there's a big metal pipe right here.
Oh yeah.
It's all smoothed out. This is pretty cool. Look, it's all weathered out right here. Let's see. I don't want to climb in these bushes. They're really thick.
It is pretty neat looking.
Yeah, no, I'll climb in there. Kind of give it a peek. It's crazy what water can do. It smoothed this out. I mean, this is really, I don't know. We never know if the camera actually catches the beauty of it. I mean, because we have our memory of it also when we rewatch the film. But we're gonna check up in here. There's some cavities. Try not to rub against those plants too much. We're just taking our time today, which it's always better just to move a little bit slower and then really look at the areas. This is a little neat spot. I mean, this would be a perfect little bed.
Oh, there's some big spider eggs in there.
Oh, nice. Yeah, so I mean, even from whatever we were just like 10 feet back, these look deeper just right over there in the corner. I noticed last time too, when we were editing the footage, we would see caves from like ground level, or these little like weathered out areas, and they would look really deep, but in the camera you could tell they weren't that deep. So the camera's just way better than our eyes, I guess, or just a different quality.
I think this is that area that we looked down, and if it is that same drop off, there's actually another hiker who came out here. I think his YouTube channel is Mystery Hikes or Mystery Hiker. And he actually came to the same area, and he went up and around to the left and was able to get up back onto that same path that we were on, that we found the bones, and he hiked further up that path. And so we just want you to know that we do watch other YouTubers' videos, make sure we're not covering all the same land, just so we can check some new areas. I think the wind died down enough for you guys to hear me, but I'm going to keep the camera close and talk loudly in case the wind picks up again. But we're finally in some uncharted territory, and what I mean by that is, of course, there's been people who have hiked out this direction for various reasons, but as far as hikers or YouTubers who have checked the area for Kenny Veach or the M Cave, we haven't seen any footage in this area, so that's why we decided to check out here today. We're gonna take our time and really scan the area. Willie's working his way up. He's taking some. Hello. He's taking some live footage down there. I made it up the hill first, so I'll get you past this shadow. We thought this was a big cave. It's just another big opening. Where's my one over there? It's nice and cool in the shadows here. It's not too bad today. We came out pretty early, so we didn't get the hottest part of the day. But it's still warm, especially once you get hiking. So it's nice to have these shady areas. All right, here's the cave that we saw from down below. Obviously not a cave. There's big spider eggs there. Ew. So you can see Willie down there making his way up. Some pretty cool areas here.
Right now, we're in Nevada. We're close to Area 51 in Nellis Air Force Base. We're looking for a hiker who was missing some years ago. And one time, first he told the story online. He was walking out here.
This is a pretty neat area. Nice and cool because of the shadows. There's some cool places to sit, like right here. Oh, maybe we'll take a little break. We brought some Cliff Bars and some beef jerky and things to snack on, so maybe we'll take a little rest break right here.
On YouTube and different social media, and they said, hey man, take a gun, take a camera, go back and film this cave. He went out looking for earlier. We were blocked.
Okay, he's still talking in the background. Hope you guys can hear me okay. Now I'm making my way over to some of these other shadowy areas that we call caves. Usually once we get up to it, it's not as deep as we think, but from down below we saw one that we thought was really deep. So I'm making my way over to it right now. These rocks have so much texture. They're actually really easy to climb. Not too bad. Don't even need hands.
Great exercise and a great hobby. We're out here looking for Kenny Veach, and we're probably not going to stop till we find him. We're not that far from Vegas. Anytime we have an excuse to take a little trip, we're located in Southern California, so we go to Las Vegas quite a bit. And we decided every time we're going to go to Vegas and have a little fun,
And I'm not talking much, just looking around. So I'm gonna try to make it up to that. That might be tricky. See how it goes. I see the deeper cave you're talking about. It's
yeah,
right,
there's a deep cave in there, isn't there?
it's right below that one.
Yeah, it's a deep cave. Okay. Make sure there's no critter in there.
Yeah, that's a perfect hiding spot for a critter.
Hey, take a rock, Andrea, and just kind of toss it up in there. Make a little noise.
Okay.
Even if there's a bird in there, you don't want something to startle you. Don't try to throw it in the cave. Just hit the rock next to it because they don't want to hurt anything.
So
But
this.
if there's a bird or something that flies out, you can lose your footing and fall down that. Be very careful, okay?
Okay,
Okay, so we found our first
That's-
like a deep cave.
the cave we were talking about.
She's filming with the GoPro. Our last adventure we filmed in.
See, that does look pretty deep, right?
On our TikTok, we try to tell the story. It's so interesting, and we're trying to make it.
Okay, so
It's a healthy hobby for us, adventuring and stuff like that. And we decided
still
to
looks
make
pretty
a
deep, even from right here.
missing hiker. And if we're successful,
So I'm gonna try.
more missing
Willy
hikers.
suggested
Right
going
now,
a
Andrea's
rock
got
in there.
pretty deep.
Make sure there's no critters. Let's see how well I do while filming.
Depending on how deep it is, it'll go down. A lot of animals are gonna be.
Oh, not that good. Okay, harder.
Yeah,
Gotta go.
maybe turn the camera off, Andrea, set it down, and then throw it. Like
Okay, I'm gonna stop filming. So
Yeah.
hopefully nothing jumps out and I miss it.
you want to throw it.
We're live streaming right now. If you happen to catch the live stream, I dropped the GoPro and it slid down a little bit of a cliff. It's filming right now, so I think it's okay. That was really stupid of me. I had put it in my pocket while I tried to climb up and it just fell right out. So then I put it in the backpack pocket and climbed up the rest of the way. You know, it's an expensive piece of equipment, so usually I'm a lot more cautious than that, but I was just trying to climb. I'll show you guys what I got up. Here Willy comes. Yeah, it's a little sketch in some areas.
Hey, how's it going?
Good.
So did you tell them I'm live so that way they don't think I'm
Yeah,
filming?
and I told him I dropped the camera, so.
Yeah, so if they're not getting any footage right now, it's probably because the camera's broken.
It says it's filming. But, okay, this cave
Okay.
is
Okay, TikTok,
actually
hold on.
one of the deepest caves that we found so far.
So with this hunt today, we're looking for Kenny Veach. And I posted on both our YouTube and our TikTok that we were going to be going
Okay.
live today.
He's live
Kenny
streaming.
Veach
I just
is a
want to show you
hiker.
guys the inside of the cave.
That went missing some years ago. He used to live in Las Vegas. We're outside of Las Vegas. Area 51, like I said, is right over here. The base is a little bit further out, but the boundary to Area 51, if you look on the map, Aaron Rodgers can hit it with a football.
Put the camera
So we're
in.
right up against the base. We're also very close to Nellis Air Force Base. And that's the place where, you know, they test different aircraft. They drop a bunch of bombs.
Alright, what do
If
you
you
guys
ever
see
look
up
at a Google
there?
Earth image, you can see where they drop
Try not
dropped
to
a bunch
block
of
the light
gigantic,
out.
you know, nuclear bombs or whatever.
Hopefully you guys can hear it okay.
Oh, man.
Here we go.
But,
So it's got this deep crevice.
all right.
There's definitely some like brush up there.
Andrea's got a dirty butt right now.
Something brought a little nest up there maybe.
So, not to be inappropriate, but just to show you she's up there
And
climbing around.
it's deep crevice.
Okay.
And this is the deepest cave we found so far.
Now, if you don't know
Come up
about
here,
Kenny Veach,
there's Willy.
I know we're trying to film with the GoPro and we're both talking at the same time. But what we
Alright.
try to do is document this the best we can. So,
I'm gonna stop filming and make my way down now. We made it out of the cave alive, and so did the GoPro. It was right up there. We came down this hill, and now we are making our way over to another cave that we saw off in that direction. Not gonna lie, I did get a little bit stuck, and then Willy had to go first, and he showed me the way, but I made it down. I didn't look that scary from down below, but when I was on, honestly, it was like almost 90 degrees like this, so I just had to find a good way down and freak myself out a little bit. It's okay, hopefully you guys don't hear Willy too much. So we're working our way up the side of the rock face here. It looked like a cave. It's definitely just some cracks in the rock. Let's see. Come on this big rock to get there. Here Willy comes, bringing up the tail. There it is. Okay. I don't know if you guys see this right here. It's a little, I think it's a stick. But it looks like it could either be a bird or one of those little velociraptors from Jurassic Park. Just kidding, but when you quickly look at it, this thing looks like something sticking its head up. Startled me, but it's just a stick. Neat. Lots of neat places to look up here. As the saying goes, we'll leave no stone unturned, which means we'll check everywhere, because you never know what you'll find out here.
I was talking a lot on the live stream, but we kind of told people on you know, TikTok and stuff like that we'd go live, and we had quite a few people on there. So if you heard me talking, I know she told you 50 times, but now I'm really exhausted, not from hiking or climbing,
From talking.
but from talking and climbing and hiking. But I'm doing good. And then there's this. We're gonna go this way more. Yeah, we're not going to be able to make it to that spring today. It's just we wasted a lot of time climbing up in that cave. But we do this every time where we're like, oh, we're going to go this far and do this.
We set big goals.
And then we see a hole in the side of a mountain and we're like, let's go.
Last time it was the fossil bed we came across. We spent so much time in that.
Well, then that hill with that cave in it, that big mountain, your little mountain with the cave in it. Because we're like, we're going to climb on top of it, which was cool, but we just wasted more time. Anyway, yeah, we're gonna keep hiking.
Cool. We're done with our snack and our water break. Continuing our journey. Working our way back down. We're determined. Oh, it's really windy right here. There we go. We are determined to find that canyon. We don't think we are too far from it. So that's where we're headed right now.
Yeah, I don't think we'll be able to make it at that spring though. Just like going in that cave, that tortoise, all that stuff kind of slowed us down, but we're gonna keep moving. We're gonna try to cover some ground real quick. But if we see a cave, we'll probably try to climb in it and waste more time. Actually, I see one right there. It's got a little crack in the rock.
Yeah.
Okay, let's go look. No crack unturned or something. Right?
I said that earlier.
Well, I know it's no stone.
Yeah.
No crack.
Unchecked.
Oh, that's just like a rock play, but that looks kind of deep. Maybe there's a boogie ghost in there.
You lead, I'll follow.
Okay. This is a lot easier than that. Okay. Just making our way down still. It's fun, but it's a lot of work. Whew. Okay, this little crack, let's check this out. Make sure. Oh, whoa.
What?
These are big spiders, bro.
Yeah, I kept showing the spider eggs.
Wow. Just a big crack. Okay, let's keep going. All right. I told you it's slick. You just gotta own it. Go, 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 go.
Okay.
Keep moving. Our spirits are high though. I mean, we're not tired. We've wasted more time than we like to. Waiting for Mr. Tortoise. Climbing up in that cave. But that's the name of the game. There's no point in walking this. We don't check every little bit. Seen some cool stuff though, huh? And I'm stepping where she's stepping. And I'll have to slide like she is. Okay. We're going. Whew.
This should be a little easier.
Yeah, it's always softer too in these little, where all this material gets washed down. Easy on the knees and the feet. Probably more snakes, but there's probably snakes up in the rocks. There's probably snakes everywhere. We probably stepped on 50 snakes. Okay, so we pulled the camera back out because it looks like we have another cave, which means we're not gonna make as much progress. We're gonna go check out what we got up on this thing. Well, we're making progress. It's just slow progress. But if we don't meet our goal today, it's not a huge deal. We're checking out areas maybe people haven't ever crawled into. And that just means next time we can for sure say, hey, you know, there's nothing there. That's more important than just trying to be quick. Right? Okay, let's go open that cave, huh? That looks cool.
I'll probably just... The crevice mostly. Try to climb up a little.
Oh yeah, that's not a cave at all. This is great though. Great day. It's hot out here. Bring plenty of water. And plenty of motivation. How's your motivation?
It's good.
Yeah, it's good. Okay, hey, let's walk up this right here, huh? Or maybe just walk in front of it. You know, let's see what's in front of it. No reason to get crazy, right? Whew. Let us know in the comments if you like us breathing all heavy in the camera all the time. Because we get tired.
Once again, sorry for the wind. Just wanted to give you guys a little perspective. I know I said we were gonna beeline it to the canyon, but I walked out this way a little bit so you can see all of this area right here. That's what we've been climbing up on. We walk right along the side, checking all the little caves. So I wanted to give you guys another view of it.
Whew. First bone today. Animal bone. We're gonna walk up on this hill. So we're somewhere near that wash. If you remember, we were trying to find a canyon, but there's a canyon out here called Wagon Canyon. And I don't know if you guys can see it or not, but we were just sitting here and looking at it. It looks like you got a road going up this way. Sorry for the wind. And you have a road going up this way. Do you see it? The boundary's like right here, right here. I'm gonna walk down it a little bit. It's an old wagon road that we found out here. It's gotta be. Maybe it's like an old 1940s road or something like that. But what's the odds that you have a wagon canyon and then you have a road? You could really see the road because the shrubs are growing like in the middle of it. Let's walk up here a little bit, Andrea. I know it's out of our way. But I'm gonna walk up here because you could really see that, what I'm saying. It's a road. This is, I don't know if it's a wagon road, Andrea. But like right there, you see, look at it. You can see the trend of it going like this. It's not natural shrubs growing like that. This is an old road. Who knows how old? Let us know in the comments if you know the history of the area, but we think we found a wagon road and we're convinced and we're gonna keep it that way. It's more fun. Had to catch my breath, so I didn't breathe in the camera and just ruin it for you guys, but we made it to the spot. This should be Wagon Canyon. On the, whenever we, from the different points that we mapped, it was about a mile from a certain point, and Andrea turned her Apple Watch on, and we're about at what?
Yeah, Mile, a little over a mile.
Yeah, so this big washed out material, if we walk up that, I believe that's for how you get to the spring. That should be Wagon Canyon, right?
Yeah.
And the spring's Wagon Spring. That's up that. If we're mistaken, you know, we're not 100%, but based off of the Google math and the Apple Watch math, bless you, we should be good.
So we're pretty sure that's Wagon Canyon right there. We're gonna head down this and check it out. We used Google Earth ahead of time, and we set some landmarks like that drop off we came across a while back. But the distance on Google Earth and using my Apple Watch, we think we made it. So I can't remember exactly if it was Wagon Canyon or Wagon Wheel, something like that.
No, I think you're right. It was Wagon Canyon and then Wagon Spring.
Yeah. So yeah, at the top of this, we think is that spring. We're not gonna make it all the way up there today. We just ran out of time. But we're gonna go check out over here. Looks like there is a little cave possibly. So we're gonna walk across the wash here, check out that cave, and then look up in the canyon a little bit more.
But always keeping our eyes open. Whew. Keeping the camera on, you never know what you're gonna see. All right.
Here's our potential end cave.
Oh, it does.
Kind of smell like a heart.
Every cave looks like an M cave, you know? Yeah, the heart cave. This one's all about love. It's all about love.
Yeah, that's good.
Right there, yeah, your heart cave. Let's go up to it. Okay, this looks like the canyon, Andrew. Wow, you can see this is a canyon. It's a canyon. You know? Look at this. Look at the walls. We got to go in there a little bit because the shade will be nice.
Yeah. And then we'll be able to tell if we can really kind of walk up.
Well, it's 2 miles. The spring is 2 miles up the canyon, I think, or 3 miles or something. I'm kind of hot, so who knows? But we do have cell phone service. I do have a paper map with me. Actually, I have 2 paper maps.
Once you get closer, it's a bigger opening than you think.
Yeah. Okay, peek around just in case there's a critter. It might be good to go down it just a hair to see if we can even walk in it, you know? Which it's looking promising right now. Climb up there. Very cool.
It was slick, careful.
I'm always careful. There we go. It is a little slick.
That's a big opening.
Oh, wow.
Wait.
Oh, I heard a critter.
I did that thing where I heard the footsteps, but
No, I think there was a critter, like a bird. Throw a rock in there? We're good. Okay. I know that's not a good technique for everybody online, but you may think that's some like redneck hillbilly stuff. But before we started filming, we had an adventure where we went in an abandoned mine shaft. And an owl about ripped my head off. This is great. So, yeah, we're gonna, I wish we had more time. I wish we didn't get distracted. But, an owl about ripped my head off. Oh, it does stop. Okay. Hey, that says it right there. I mean, we're not climbing up that. I'm glad we checked it. But what we can do, Andrea, is go up on the higher elevation next time. Oh, there's all kinds of little animal beds in here.
he has to go up and around.
This is like the den of death. We won't stay in here too long. I don't like hanging out where I see animal beds. But next time we'll go higher elevation and then go to the spring first and then go backwards from the spring. Does that make sense? I think that's a good idea, don't you?
Yeah.
Okay, cool.
So one cool thing about this canyon we just saw. Look at that. There's paintings on the wall.
The cave paintings. Well, we're not in a cave, so like indigenous people paintings.
Yeah.
Wow, look at them.
That is so
Okay, let's look at some of these. We're not going to touch them. And actually, if you look, it's marked off. It's got a little serial number right here.
Yeah.
So it's probably like a little protected site. So we're not going to touch the wall at all because we don't want to contribute to the weathering or anything. But there's like a sun, right? Or a beetle or something. Look at that.
That's, I don't know.
It's a field
Cactus.
goal.
Oh.
No, it's a Joshua
That's
tree.
a,
That looks like a Joshua tree, right?
and then a lizard, probably.
Where?
It's gotta be a lizard right there.
No, that looks like people.
Oh.
Because they, you know, like maybe with like a hat on, some sort of headdress.
Yeah.
I'm not exactly sure about the tribal history out here,
That's so cool.
but there's so many paintings right in this canyon too. Well, this would make sense. That's up there. We looked up a little bit. There's like a little cavity. You'll see it later in the video, but this was like probably one of their chill spots. You know, it's in the shade.
Nice.
You have the spring up the hill this way, so you have a source of water. This is amazing. Oh my gosh. Okay, so look, we're gonna make sure we take photos of this stuff. We guarantee we're not gonna touch it. And I'm a little sad that we're documenting where it's at, because there's a history of people just, you know, they come up here and they abuse things like this. I know maybe locals know where this is at, but I'm just saying, I don't know. That's just kind of where I'm at with it.
Because we saw that in Arizona.
Yeah, where they
People would
spray
graffiti
painted.
over
They
it.
would graffiti right next to actual petroglyphs and stuff like that. And
Yeah.
it's really sad. We'll give you a general location of where we're at, but I don't want to, you know, like this is, you know, I know Pitcher Canyon has this stuff in it and people know that. That's fine. That's already public knowledge. But these are some of the best I've ever seen. Andrew's going to get some pictures. We're not going to touch them. Oh, wow. There's the Joshua tree. Let's see. I'll try to get every single one. We're not in Pitcher Canyon, by the way.
Yeah, we know.
That's amazing. Which, a little fun fact, and you may think that I'm crazy, but I'm not. That was probably ground level somewhere right here. So like right here, right? So you're not gonna climb up there to paint on it.
Oh.
From the weathering and all the water moving through here, the ground levels changed over the time. I'm not 100% sure if that's a real thing. I might have just made that up. But now we're gonna be paying close attention to the walls in this canyon and any of these cave, or I keep calling them cave paintings, but I mean we're not really in a cave. But I think it's just a habit, like I'm just saying the wrong thing out of a habit. I'm not an archaeologist or anything like that, but we're also like, yeah, this is so cool. We lucked out. I mean, we found a desert tortoise. We found some paintings. This is great.
When he spotted it, he was like, oh
I yelled, and then I wasn't recording. I was like, oh my gosh. Oh, that's great. Okay, she's gonna get some good pictures of it. We'll put it on Instagram so you have some high quality pictures. But oh my gosh, Andrea, this is great. Oh, worth it.
So worth it. So you saw the cave paintings down there, and now we're a little bit further up the canyon. There is, you know, a water source right up there. All this flat area that they can relax.
See the red.
Yeah, you can see the red right here. That's
Yeah, I'm guessing that's what they used, right? It is red. I mean, that would make sense.
the same color.
Let us know in the comments. We're not archaeologists at all. We're like totally stunned. But I mean, this would be a perfect place. I mean, I guess in like a storm, it wouldn't be ideal if you had a flash flood or something like that. But
yeah,
you know, in the summertime, you could sit in here. There's shade. It's actually very cool. It's 90 degrees out there, and it's got to be 70 right in here.
yeah, nice breeze blowing through.
Man, what a cool spot. It looks like there's people that come in here though, Andrea. You see this campfire right here? I'm so amazed by like the surroundings. Man, okay, this
We don't
tortoise
see
did
any
it.
more wall paintings. We came to check.
Yeah, I mean, I thought that tortoise was the blue ribbon baby, but this is it, man. Holy cow, this is great.
Well, we hit a roadblock. There's no way we're climbing up over this, but that's okay. It is my birthday weekend, so we're gonna head back to Las Vegas and have some fun. We normally would like to cover a little more ground than this. Like we said, we wanted to make it up to that spring, so we definitely plan on coming back, maybe even every month. If you enjoy following us on these adventures, you can thumbs up this video, subscribe to the channel. We love hearing your feedback, so leave us a comment, and we're gonna call it here. See you later. Oh, you're still here. That must mean you liked this video. Or you skipped to the end, which is a no-no. If you did that, you should go back and watch the whole video. But if you enjoyed this content, hit the subscribe button so you can follow us on our future adventures. And this isn't our only video. We have other videos. We have videos where we magnet fish, where we go metal detecting, where we treasure hunt in the backyard, underwater treasure hunting, and even exploring abandoned places like old mines. So make sure to go and check out our other videos.